So the video today is going to show you how I've got this makeup. This makeup isn't inspired by anyone or anything, it's simply using blue. That's the only inspiration really, blue. When I started this I didn't really know where I was going with it, and I didn't have anything particular in mind except the fact that I was going to be using blues. So this is just a blue makeup tutorial. It's very off the cuff, but this is the tutorial and I will be showing you what products I'm using and when and which brushes, etc. and explaining how I've done things. So if you're interested in finding out how to get this look, then stay tuned now for the tutorial.
Okay, so the first thing you're going to need is Clarity eyeshadow. You can use something like Electric Eel, but I've got Clarity and I like it better. This is the 213 brush by MAC, standard blending brush. I'm just applying that eyeshadow now to the crease area basically. Now this look isn't a cut crease, so there's no need to be too precise about it. It's just a general application in the area that you can see I'm applying it into. Just taking it under the eye now and replicating that on the other side. Now with my 213 I'm just softening that line really. There's no need to blend it flawlessly yet, just to soften what we've done already. Now this is Intrigue Blusher by Illamasqua, and I'm going to be taking that on a 252 brush by MAC, just onto the eyebrow, like this. Just blend that down slightly. Okay, next I'm taking the 217 brush by MAC with some clarity on it, and I'm just pulling that clarity that I already had there, I'm just pulling it out more, blending the whole lot together up into the white. Same on the other side, and I'm just taking my clarity still on the 217 brush, sideways strokes under the eye to deposit strong clarity close to the lash line and sort of a haze, a very light haze of clarity beneath that stronger line, as you can see, like that. Now I'm using Submarine. This is a dark frosty blue by MAC. I'm going to be taking that on a 213 brush by MAC, applying it into the crease area again just to intensify the shadow there. And take that under the eye, close to the lash line again. Obviously do the same on the other side, and then I'm taking a 217 with some clarity on the brush and I'm just blending that all out, blending it all together. Time for some platinum pigment. I'm taking this on a pencil brush by MAC, and I'm just applying that to the lid. Now the application of this isn't too difficult really, you're just going to shove this on the lid and in the general area of the lid. Don't go beyond the crease that you've created, and you're just going to very, very softly blend that out with the pencil brush. You can see I've applied it now to both eyes, and I've used nothing but the pencil brush. It'll just blend nicely by itself really. There's no need to muck around with it too much. Now just taking some Submarine again on the 213, just to soften out that platinum pigment line. Now I'm taking Typographic eyeshadow, and I'm taking that on a 213 brush by MAC. I'm going to be applying that literally where I just applied the Submarine, and that's just going to intensify the shadow even deeper. Typographic is an off-black. Well, it's a black. It's just not as dark as Carbon by MAC. So any black eyeshadow will do, though. And you want to be taking that under the eye as well, closest to the lash line. Taking my clarity again on a 217 brush, and I'm just applying that all over the eye and all over the colours that I've put down already. Okay, back to Intrigue Blusher by Illamasqua. Going to be taking that on a highlighter brush. You might want a smaller brush if you've got less space than I have. We're going to be putting that on the cheekbone, and then we're going to be taking it round under the brow and packing that white eyeshadow onto the colours we've already got. That really softens all the colours and helps it blend much easier. This is back to clarity now, on an angled brush this time, just to neaten up where it meets my nose. Yeah, pretty self-explanatory. Just going to be neatening that up into a small sort of spiky shape, as you can see, and then we're going to be taking a 217 by MAC just to buff that out. Sealing Gel now by Illamasqua on a 194 concealer brush by MAC, just applying that into the corners. And whilst the sealing gel is still wet, we're going to be applying some blue glitter with a pencil brush. Just push it on into the wet sealing gel and it'll stick there no problem. And that'll stay there all day no problem. Okay, now some Crystal Avalanche eyeshadow with a pencil brush again. Just going to blend that into the platinum pigment and take it around the glitter that we've just applied. Now some black eyeliner onto the eyes. Doesn't really matter what kind of liner you want to do. I've just done a very sort of general thin black eyeliner. I'm going to be wearing some fake eyelashes, so it's important to put some liner down. But you don't have to put liner down, I don't suppose, but I would recommend you do. Smolder Eye Kohl by MAC onto the waterline. .227 by MAC, taking some Tingle pigment. They do breathe now, well they always have actually, I think they were so similar they just got rid of Tingle. This is the 217 now with some clarity, just blending that upwards. And the 239 with some Submarine, just pulling that away from the eye like so. Just flicking off my fallout. That's Illamasqua's Illuminator now, applying that to the corner. And then I'm going to be taking a product by MAC called Liquilast Liner. This is the shade Aqualine, and you can see I'm just drawing little lines of it really. Just drawing those lines coming out. It's very abstract. But it's a nice effect. Now just applying a little blusher. Any blush you like really. And now some eyelashes. I'm just applying my eyelashes. If you need to know how to apply eyelashes, I'm sure there are plenty of videos online. I don't really show you here, I'm literally just putting them on. I'm just applying a cheek highlight now with Tingle again. And then just apply a lip, and you're done.
And here is the finished look. Stay tuned for some more, and don't forget to subscribe.